So, my husband came home from work yesterday and said that one of the guys that he works with came over and wanted to ask him about our budget. He talks to a lot of guys and girls, at his work about our budgeting, and he's kind of like the go-to guy about budget questions and even like relationship questions. He gets a lot of people coming to him wanting to talk to him about their relationships, which I think is kind of cool. But he gets a lot of budget questions, and he's been helping a lot of people get started on their own budgets, and telling them about our savings goals and stuff, and why we're doing the things that we're doing, because we want to save for a house. So this one guy came over to him yesterday and was saying, was asking him what we do and everything. And at one point of the conversation, the guy asked Kyle, he's like, "So, do you give your wife an allowance?" Kyle's like, "No." the guy's like, "Well, she doesn't work, so how, do you give her like grocery allowance or spending allowance or something like that? Since it's your money." And Kyle's like, "No, that's not how this works. It's our money. We give each other, we sit down, we do our budget, and we give each other spending money and grocery money and whatever else we need to do. It's a mutual decision that happens." And so that spurred some conversation between Kyle and I, and some thoughts in my own mind. And it's amazing how so much of marriage and budget problems are based off of this his and hers thing that we've got going on in this world. That if you didn't earn it, it's not yours. And then when you throw in the situation like what we are doing, where Kyle, leaves the house to go to a job where they pay him money for doing a certain job for 12 hours a day, and I'm the one staying home doing my job. Nobody's paying me, but I am doing a job. I am staying home with our kid. And to a lot of people, that may not seem like a very strenuous job or a very worthy job. And especially when everyone's telling women that they need careers and they need to go to college and they need to do everything except for be stay-at-home moms, it can be very hard to explain to someone that, no, my husband and I are a team. He's chosen me to be on his team. He trusts me with the money that he brings in, and we put it together, and it becomes ours because we have become one unit. We are not his and hers anymore. We are ours. Of course, there are individual things that come up that, he gives me a little money that I can spend purely on myself, and I give him, or, we allocate money that we can spend purely on ourselves, but it's because we are both working towards a goal together. We are creating a family. We are creating a home for ourselves. And that has multiple jobs to it. I'm doing the part of one job, and he's going out and doing a different job. It doesn't make one better than the other. It just means that we're both working together, doing different things for a common goal. And that's truly what marriage is all about. It's not about, basically just getting a roommate and you're still his and hers. You're still, mine and yours. It's you're coming together and making one life instead of just putting two side by side. And I mean, it goes with so many other topics and things as well. If my husband can't do an event or a, trip or something, odds are I'm not going to do it either. And of course there are exceptions to that, but when it comes to really big things like vacations or big long trips or um, anything like that, it's we are working together for something. We are working together in our life, and we're making a life for ourselves. So it's really important to remember when you are going through your finances, when you are trying to save money, if you both have jobs outside of the home, it's not your money and his money. It's not your money and her money. It's not this separate thing. It should not be a separate thing. It should be ours. This is our life. These are our bills, our finances. It's our budget because it's our marriage. It's something that we have agreed to come together on and put together and make one thing. There shouldn't be your bills and my bills and your costs and my costs. Something it should be something that is put together, and it needs to create peace. It needs to not create contention in your life, in your marriage. If it is, there are other problems. It's oftentimes I don't think money is the biggest problem. It's one of the things that comes between couples so much, but I think there's so many other things that make money the problem. It's a lack of communication. It's somebody trying to bully somebody else into doing something that they don't want to do. It's narcissistic behavior. It's bad behavior from years and years worth of not having proper discipline. There's so many different factors that end up making something that should be a blessing be this really horrible, awful thing that nobody wants to talk about. Granted, we don't have it all figured out. Kyle and I don't have it all figured out yet. I mean, we've only been married for 4 years, so we definitely don't have it all figured out. But we're doing pretty well, and we're learning a lot. We're learning new things every day that we go through this, and it's important to keep talking and figuring things out, and it's so peaceful. It's so encouraging and amazing to be on the same page about budgeting, be on the same page about where our money is going every single month, every single day, every penny of it. And then looking at our bank account and going, wow, we're reaping the rewards of discipline and delayed gratification and being patient with each other and being patient with our money and being firm with it and having a plan and having a goal and doing this together. It's not about me. It's not about him. It's about us. It's about what we're trying to do together as a team. We're a team. Life is a journey. Marriage is a journey. You have to be in it together. You have to be doing things together. I mean, in every aspect of your marriage and your life. So, I hope you have a wonderful day.